legendary one for you this week.
That's right. And we talk about a whole range of topics with this Silver Fox Elder Femme.
Yeah, we talk about fashion photo review.
We talk about going back on Drag Race.
We talk about fingers.
We talk about, should I get this hair as a wig?
We talk about... Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So enjoy the show. Raja is with us having a great conversation.
And only one glass of wine. It's like, what happened?
What happened?
You used to really drink, bitch.
This much, yeah.
You used to really throw it back. What happened? You got stuff to do? I'm getting the gun.
Oh.
Mom!
Hi, it's Big Dipper.
And Meatball.
And we want you all to check out Courtney Act's new show, R&R with Courtney Act.
Where she tackles the world's biggest issues with some amazing guests.
It's a new mom show, and it's all sponsored by Factor.
Get started at factormeals.com/Courtney50off and use code Courtney50off to get 50% off, plus free shipping on your first box.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. How you stop, you stupid little ass little you dirty little you stupid little Welcome to Sloppy Second with Big Dipper and Meatball. Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, oui, oui.
Oui, oui, croissant.
Oh my God, a croissant sounds so good right now.
Do you like a flavored croissant?
No, because most of the flavors are chocolate.
Ham and cheese.
Oh, yeah, I'm into that.
Cheddar jalapeno.
No.
Butter.
Yes.
Pistachio.
God
Who is
spoke.
that?
God.
Strawberry jam.
Well, you know, our guest here is kind of a foodie and an expert on all things food.
Chicken feet.
Chicken feet in a broth. Did someone call for an icon, a mother, a father, an auntie, a celestial being? Celestial seasonings. She's all of it to everyone. The door she's opened, a true drag legend. Fill up your cups. It's Raja.
Raja!
Yes!
Yeah!
Wait, Celestial Seasonings, isn't that like the sleepy tea?
Well, they do make a sleepy tea.
They have a
Okay.
large
But they
Okay.
also
array
make
of
they make a poop tea.
I'm very sleepy tea and poop tea. Poop tea.
body tea, sleepy tea.
I thought those never worked for me because it gave me horrendous diarrhea. What a great way to start the pod. But then my friend told me, he was like, no, that's what it's supposed
doing,
to do.
dollface.
And I was like, who's asking for that? Who's
Have you
going to
have you ever seen ballerina tea or taken ballerina tea?
Yes. When I was in high
you can get
school,
it
we
at the
did
Thai
that.
market. Yeah.
This is not
It,
What is
good.
that?
it gives you the
Little-
chorros. as
It
we
lets
would
it
say.
all out.
Yeah, it's just tea that
Trying to
You're
drop
just
the
supposed to
last
drink
2-3
water all
pounds.
day and then that. And then you just get it out before. You don't want the bloat.
You get YouTube ads? You watch YouTube? Do you pay for
yeah,
YouTube?
I do.
You get
No, I
YouTube
don't pay
ads?
for it, but I are you supposed to pay for it?
Some
No.
people
What
pay
happens?
Some
for
people
it
do so you don't get ads.
so you don't get ads. You just
Oh,
watch
okay.
whatever you want.
Yeah, I just skip through the ads. I don't care.
Yeah, you can.
I'm
literally
old
just
school.
hit
I remember television when we would have to watch a commercial. So
Same.
if I can get through half a commercial, I'm fine. I
Not
don't
even
need- I don't
half.
need
It's
the whole
like
thing.
3 seconds.
Yeah,
You
they're
can skip
30
it.
seconds long, and you can also just hit skip after 5 seconds.
So, but the reason I bring it up is we always joke about the ad that we get all the time is this guy. He's like a very bro-y athletic dude. And he's like, did you know that most adults have 10 pounds of poop in their bodies at all times? And it's like-
I might be on the same algorithm.
It's
I
for like
might-
that detox
But he's
pill.
so
Always
aggressive.
a detox. How do they know? How do they know that I need to be detoxed and more poop needs to come out?
You've done LA things. Have you done a colonic?
No.
Remember when that was like a fashionable thing?
Yeah, I had one of my house father. I used to be part
Father
of
of the house.
Yeah, my house father, David, I used to be part of a house, but he, in the early 2000s in LA and late 90s, was doing colonics, and he would tell me about them. And he told me that he would get these like sweats after, like,
Because he had detoxed? Or because they just push so much
I think
water
so.
in you?
I think both. I think, and it just sounded really.
Why not both?
It just sounded really inconvenient. Like it
Mhm.
sounded like you get it and then you have to leak all day or something.
Leak all
I think they try to get it all out of you. But
I mean,
The only
It's-
thing worth leaking all day is
it's a great tool for, a very health-minded bottom. Right?
I guess, but like I don't know that
I don't
you're
think it's
supposed to
good for the
clean
inside of
that
your body.
much.
don't know.
I think it'll
Flora
strip
and
the
fauna?
flora and fauna of your insides.
I'm not an expert.
We're a broken record.
I
at
can't
this
answer. I can't answer.
Flora and fauna. What are you an expert in?
Dipper, thank you for
I think you have
calling it
so
out.
much expertise.
This has been my inner dialogue lately. What the am I an expert at? I'm an expert at a lot of things. I'm an
Yes.
expert at somehow drag, I guess, right?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
that's part of my career. I'm an expert in makeup and the beauty world. That's
You're an
a tough
expert model. You know how to work the body.
I guess so.
I would say you're an expert. You have an expert eye when it comes to aesthetic.
But I don't know if there's one singular thing I'm an expert at. I
A
do
Jill
know a
of
lot
all
of things.
trades.
I'm just gay and I'm a Gemini. So, you know
Get
what
the
I
fag
mean.
off
But
the TV.
you know how
I'm not watching that.
I saw that there's like reels and TikToks about just being gay as being like multifaceted, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that
And
you have the audacity because you are
because
gay.
you are gay.
I feel like
So
you helped trailblaze that.
I kind of do it all.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
so I don't know what exactly I'm really that great at or what I'm an expert at. I think I'm just kind of like, I probably know a little bit about something.
Because they say
I
like
love that. I know a little bit about something, baby.
Something, baby.
They say like you get your expertise if you do 10,000 hours,
Mhm.
which like
I've done
you've
10,000
your
hours
10,000
of drag.
hours.
I've done 10,000 hours of makeup. But I've also done more than 10,000 hours of constant creating and living and immersing myself in my imagination. So how do I explain that? Maybe
you're
I'm an expert at that.
life.
I'm an
Yes.
expert at immersing myself in my own imagination. I feel comfortable saying that.
I
That's a
love
great
that.
title.
That's a
Yeah.
great title.
Do you have a craft you're working on at home right now?
These days, I am, I live a very ADHD life. So there's about like 25 piles of something happening. The focus these days for me is to really kind of upcycle.
Oh, word.
So rather than buying new things, I'm just going through what already exists in my stash, in my piles, and just kind of working with that. And then using those as like as therapy, as like a manifestation. Like whenever I'm working with my hands, I always feel like something good is going to happen. So I always
brewing.
but
That's nice.
otherwise I really there's always crafts.
The upcycle thing, obviously with like artistry, creativity, fashion, even like home decor, sure, that feels like it's like a straight line. But I feel like products, like when you used to buy something, I don't know, a stand, a table, a piece of furniture, a kitchen knife,
Yeah.
it would be of quality and you would
and it
learn
was
how to
meant
take
last
care of
forever.
it. And now everything you buy is meant to break
Yes.
so that you buy another one. I had to just recently buy like another like cell phone holder for my car for the GPS because the mechanisms that come with are all plastic and it's shattered. So there's like no way to replace it. And I'm like, we need to learn how to replace it. Like get some super glue, get a little rubber tip. Like
this is
know
something
how to
I
buy a
just
washer
went
and a
through
nut.
this. I bought a very nice like $500 vacuum.
Okay, right.
And then just the head on it broke. And so I went on a search to buy like a new attachment head.
And the vacuum
and they
shop.
And I went to a vacuum shop and the man went, I can't help you with this. And it was because he explained like the company, they make them so that if it breaks, you can't just buy the replacement. You have to buy an entirely new vacuum. And I was like, well, this whole thing works fine.
It's also wasteful.
Yeah.
So wasteful.
You know, I've watched multiple documentaries. I watched this one on plastic while I was on an airplane, and that depressed the out of me because
Surrounded by plastic.
honestly, we've already swallowed microplastics. Anytime you're like peeling off that little thing on a tube of skincare and you spit it out into the sink, well, that just kind of becomes part of the everything is a microplastic. We've already consumed all of it. So is it too late? I don't know. Is this message bleak? It might be. I'm just saying, like, it's a.
Don't they
crazy
say you
thing.
have the
Anyway.
equivalent of a
How do-
full,
what
Credit
were we
card.
talking
full
about?
plastic spoon in your brain?
Oh,
Of
good.
my God.
That's why I'm always hungry. I got to fill that spoon up.
Because you eat from here?
Yes.
Eat them grows up. All right, let's move on from the nihilistic.
What do you think about? What do you think about Labubu's?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I actually, I am a fan of the Labubu.
You are?
Hold on.
Okay.
Only because I'm a fan of Sanrio. So I for my entire life, ever since childhood, the Silly Bauble, the Hello Kitty, the My Melody, the Kiro, which was my favorite in the 90s. And as a club kid, I carried the Karopi lunch pail through to the clubs. So I understand the hysteria and the fandom of a certain bauble or toy, but I don't but I think it's kind of lame.
That could have been your alternate drag name.
They're getting
Silly
carried
Bobble.
away.
Silly
They're
Bobble. It's getting carried away. And here's the thing that I also
away.
don't like, besides I don't like the whole thing.
The excitement when I watch these people open the box with excitement.
What,
I'm
do
like,
you have
that's
a hobby?
it?
Yeah.
Do you have a hobby?
Do you have a job?
Also,
That's
what happened to be able
it?
to buy what you want? Why do you have to not? Why are you just buying a random thing and you don't know what it is?
You're legitimately gooning as you're opening a Mylar package like that. What is going on?
And
in
these
the
are
world?
like
People
people,
have lost
who
their
have
minds.
kids to take care of.
Yeah.
But also, I don't mind it.
But also, like, do what you want. I'm not trying to yuck your gum.
Well,
I mean-
cultural fascination is a cool thing to be a part of.
Yeah.
And, just even if you're not on the Lububu train, we've all been a part of some sort of
Aversion.
fandom
Yes,
or
Beanie
obsession.
Babies.
For sure.
I was that girl, but I was also 13, not a 45-year-old man. But go off.
Who are you calling 45?
You, the boo freaks. Okay, so you've been doing fashion photo review for so long.
Yeah.
How is that?
Wait, I'm always trying to do
Deep,
the
hard-hitting journalism.
math
How
of
is
it.
that?
Like how many years
Because
Do you
then you
remember the
took a
first-
short
I think
break,
it's,
didn't
I
you?
think it's been like 12 or 13 years that we've been doing it. I'm not really sure.
Do you remember the first season you guys covered? Was it
I remember the
6?
first day we did it. Oh, the first season.
Who were you talking
For
about?
sake, I don't remember. I remember what I had on.
You know what I can probably...
That's incredible.
look it up.
That's
I can probably look
genius.
it up.
I remember what I had on. I had like this black kind of like halter swimsuit. I had long nude colored jeweled nails a la Alyssa Edwards. Maybe it was that season. Maybe it was Alyssa's season.
Season 6.
What? You
So
know?
that was
Bianca.
not... That was Bianca's
Bianca.
season.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah. So it's been that long and it's been
2014.
Right. What's the math on that?
That is 11 years.
11 years?
That's
Right?
crazy.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. We didn't think it was gonna go this long, It was just something that World of Wonder was still in their experimentation stages with online content and playing with YouTube, and they were inviting everyone to do something. Remember that?
Yes.
There was all kinds.
there was
Wait,
so many
what?
different- Wait, what? There was also the match game. Or
Best friend,
Best friend
For cash.
Uh-huh.
Besties
ring
for
my
cash.
bell when people could call.
Alaska and her brother.
Oh, yeah?
What
Yeah.
happened to him?
Corey? He lives on the East Coast.
Actually, I saw Corey.
never
he's
mind.
doing really well. I think he's getting married or something. But
Congrats.
Anyway, but so yeah, it was part of that experimentation phase of World of Wonder, and now it's just kind of stayed. And
It's such a
now
staple.
Raven and I actually get a paycheck for it. It's really something that we
Did it take firing Violet Chachki to make that happen?
Ooh.
Oh no, we got paid before that.
Okay,
yeah, they've been really fair with us on taking care of us, so that makes it easy for me
Totally.
and an incentive.
What? Now what happened?
She said an incentive.
Yeah.
Because there was...
Paychecks are an incentive.
I
Yes,
remember-
I love money.
But I also love how it how it spans across the world. I mean,
Mhm.
there's actual legit fashion people who watch fashion photo review who have really amazing content online, and they're using the terminology, they're using the toot, boot, and shoot, and all of it. And to me, it's a huge compliment because we just made that up on the spot. I guess 11, 12 years ago or whenever.
So
whenever it
fun.
was. Yeah.
I miss the bikini T-shirt.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes, I really do because it inspired.
There's
When that
only
came
so
out,
many.
but there was multiple.
I think Raven should do some elevated ones.
Yeah.
Like Disco Daddy.
She should sell them.
Get 'em. Yeah, I was because I ended up just going to Hollywood Boulevard and buying a bunch of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when that was coming out, and I would wear that as my
actually
walk
think-
around look.
I think in the works and the plans, I'm not really sure. Please don't exactly quote me on this, but I just want to present that perhaps in the fall, sometime around November that Raven and I will be touring together. It's being proposed only for a few dates because Raven is quite busy.
Yes.
So whenever we find time together and whenever she has a break, we try to do something together because we're legendary.
Yes, absolutely.
Completely. Do you ever get little juicy details from set?
Raven kind of like is there while it's happening, but she's not actually paying attention to the story. She is really completely in under the RuPaul under her eye. I mean, and then she's got a job to do, so she's not really invested into the story as much as she is into the job that she's got to do.
So then she's like watching Queens, and she's like,
fill me in.
Oh, okay.
Especially with All-Star stuff because we already know the people. So,
that's
fun. She's like, oh yeah, this. Yeah, and then she kind of fills me in because we don't watch the full episode.
Right, you just see the looks.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's been fun. I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. It feels like it's sort of like when it like I don't know. It feels like Cheers, where everybody knows your name.
It's definitely something I could put
such
on
a staple
and like listen to the two of you just rant.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm not even looking at the screen. I'll like look back at the costume that you're talking about so I have reference. But I can just put it on and hear you two like go back and forth and it's so good.
Yeah.
Well, we're also living in a different age of drag where the costume designers are also the stars.
Right.
So the costume designers, if we don't mention enough, have definitely messaged me and said,
"Girl,
why didn't you say this about my shoulder pads? Why didn't you say this about that thing?"
Girl,
that
shut the fuck up.
And I was
like, I would say to
and
them.
I have had to. I have literally had to be like, you know what? It's not. We see the beautiful work that you did, and we appreciate it, and we acknowledge it. But it's not about you. It's about the girl wearing it and her journey.
And I think it would be different if the show worked differently. Like
if you could bring your designer with you.
Or there's an open, it's not even a secret. There's an open knowledge that like some of the girls buy their whole package.
Some of the girls
get stuff, some of it made, some of it they built. You know, but it would be different if when they walked the runway, they were like, there was like a credit. And it just said like this was designed by someone or this was whatever, but it would get too messy and too
what they're asking of you is to like go and look at the girl's post and see who made the outfit or who's tagged in it, and then talk about them. Right. That's insane. That's crazy behavior.
It's also like sometimes people bring their costumes there and they rip half of it off and they change the wig and in the moment they go, I needed to use part of that look for a mini challenge. So, and it changes.
Well, so sometimes it's a beautiful costume on a brick. And the costume can't help,
The
bricks! And
oh my God.
Leave the bricks alone!
And it's not the costume or the costume designer's fault.
Yeah.
It's the brick.
It's not her fault. It's not her fault.
Name 3 bricks.
It's the cinder block.
Name 3 bricks.
And they can't be the ones
Name
Marsha
3
threw.
bricks? No. Don't do that to me.
All right, we'll be right back after this break. Okay, now do it.
No.
Tina Burner.
Liar. You think Tina Burner's a brick?
No, I think she's beautiful. She's
I do too.
She's one of my absolute faves.
Hold on, let me think of some bricks.
Yeah, have a drink. Have a sip. Have a sip. We'll be right back after this break.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Workplace stress is now one of the top causes of declining mental health, with 61% of the global workforce experiencing higher than normal levels of stress. I claim to be a workaholic. I like to hold down a lot of projects and jobs, and I'm really stressed out, but I work in a unique environment where I'm often the boss, or I can take a break whenever I want, even if I'm stressed out. A lot of people don't have that option in the workforce. And if work is something that stresses you out, talking to a therapist is going to be a super helpful tool in your toolbox. Therapy is an extremely important part of maturing and growing up as an adult and learning how to process your feelings and emotions, because sometimes it can be really overwhelming, and stress is a very overwhelming feeling. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works, with an App Store rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client reviews. You know a lot of people have had success with BetterHelp, including myself. It's convenient too. You can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button, and you can fit therapy into your busy schedule with how flexible their scheduling is. Plus, you can switch therapists at any time. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Unwind from work, get rid of that stress with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/sloppy. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/sloppy. And
we're back.
so you have the distinguished honor of being the queen of She Done Already Done Had.
The first.
Hers
I think there's
is.
2 or 3 now, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking this up because in my mind I was like, oh, that was from All Winners. So it's like special. But then they've moved on to say it's when you win the lip sync Lollapalooza.
Mm-hmm.
So Morphine Love Dion holds that title. Susie Toot holds that title. And Soa Demuse on from Global All Stars has that title.
Soa Demuse.
I love Soa Demuse.
Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
You don't know who that is.
Never heard of her in my life.
How do you like that lineage, that title, that $50,000? I don't know.
Did all of them get $50,000?
I think so.
They all did?
Yeah. I don't know about Global
I don't know how that. Yeah, exactly.
Global All Stars, but
did
the other
Soa
ones,
Demuse get
Morphine and Susie
50,000?
definitely did.
What money does she have? Where's she from? Holland?
I don't-
France.
Ask Meatballs. She's best friends with
Euros.
her.
Yeah, euros. They give it to her in
Euros.
euros
They give
and
it to her
yen.
in yen.
She got to pick.
Whatever, man. Like I want everyone to get money.
Yeah.
And I love the title of the queen of She Done Already Done Had Hers is. When RuPaul announced that to us on set and was like, and you could also win the title of queen of She Done Already Done Had Hers is, I immediately volunteered. I was like, I already done had mine. Can I go home? Like me. And then I got it. So for me, it has a different meaning. Like I really take it to a literal place. Like I done already had mine's.
You can leave anywhere whenever you want because you are the queen of being done.
I'm done.
I'm done. You get up and leave.
Wait, so I know that our orbits were sort of around each other when you were getting ready to go and do that. And I know it was like a big new thing for you to like re-enter the Thunderdome.
Mm-hmm.
After doing a season like that I think everyone really enjoyed, and the stakes were a little different, you know, you got nice favor, you could show off looks in the way that you wanted, like all the queens could, you know, like it was different. Everyone described it as different. Would you go back?
Never.
What if they did like
Never.
Drag Race Elder Femme?
I need to see who's on the roster. I need to see who's on the roster. I mean, what did we say about bricks?
If I see one brick there, I'm tearing the building down.
She needs a bunch of bricks there.
No,
So
I don't think I would. I think Drag Race is really, really a hard thing for people to accomplish and get through, and the amount of stress and financial bloody blah is just, it's so much. And I think that I was on how old was I? 48, I guess, on All Stars 2. And I was like, before I turn 50, let's get this out of the way.
Yeah.
So, and it was plenty. Like, I don't think I could do it again because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time away from your actual life, which is so frustrating. Because you know how we just love our lives.
I want to be at home.
I want to be at home. I want to be
pissing
around
off my cats.
I want to be around my things. I want to it's a lot of work, and I don't have the energy for it. And I don't care that much.
Yeah.
You know, I've already placed myself in this echelon. What's the word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the universe, in the kingdom.
Yeah.
And
And if you went back and someone else wore a Marie Antoinette look in front of you, you'd have to kill him, right?
No, I'd probably be like, I'd probably look at it up and down. And then if it was good enough, I'd help them make it better.
You don't have to lie.
I know, I'm stoned.
Ah!
No, I would.
But because you
I
did all
would,
that,
I
you
would.
get to like travel so much more now, and it's so
Mhm.
fun. How was Ptown? You just did your one-woman show in Ptown.
Ptown was fantastic. I recommend anyone who visits Provincetown now to go to Frolic Weekend,
Okay.
which is in 2016 it began, and it was sort of the people of color, the men of color weekend. And it started as a bar event with like 70 guys who showed up.
Mhm.
And now I was there this last week, and there's over 2,500 Black, brown, and Asian bodies walking through Provincetown, completely taking over this weekend. And it is the sexiest thing because it's quiet in June.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the season. So it's on, like, my show was on Juneteenth, my first show. I had 2 shows that sold out, which was amazing.
I love
At the
that.
Gifford House, which I'm so thankful for because the Gifford House really hooked me up. But there was like a fish fry there one afternoon, and there was music, and like it was so.
Why am I not going to
so fun.
Frolic?
Honestly,
Why am I going to Bear Week? It's a bunch of white men.
Because you're fat.
No,
I'm just
there was
kidding.
no,
I'm
Don't do it in front of mother.
no.
joking.
I'm telling you right now, there was all bodies, but they were black and brown, baby.
Oh, and I
And
love
it was in
that.
Cape Cod, and it was like a takeover. And I promised myself that anytime I return to Provincetown, I will only go during
Well,
Frolic
okay,
Week.
so next
It
year
is
we'll
so
do a show
sexy.
together. Me,
Baby,
you, Peter Toto.
These boys,
we'll go down.
these boys were walking around with just their thongs out, all coconut earled, just glossy hairdos, beautiful caftans, color, sexy bodies. Like I had never seen in 18 years that I've been to Provincetown, I had never seen Provincetown look so beautiful.
That's incredible.
It is something
you would
that
come knock on my door being like, where have you been? I haven't seen you in 3 days. And you would just yell, wah, 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 wah. Because I'd be sucking so hard.
Do you think
No,
it's
that would be the sound of your butt.
clip?
Yeah.
That would be the sound of your butt.
Push it out, baby. Push it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
push it out and squeeze in.
Oh, push it out, squeeze. Push it out.
Tighten up and push out?
No.
Is that what you were trying to
No.
say?
Because you need the out and in. You need the up and down. You need the left and right. You need the opposition.
Yeah, Ptown is so magical.
It was. I really kind of like, just kind of, it was the first time in a while that I'd gone alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No friends, no boyfriends, just me. And then I got to do my 2 shows there, and it was so like the perfect moment. Like,
What's your show like?
okay, so this time, I actually,
Tell stories in darn socks.
yeah. I mean, you know,
I mean, you would pay for that, would
I
you
would,
not?
I would pay to see that.
I didn't darn socks, but close. You know what was really interesting was I took a lot of notes from when we did our mom show at the
Uh-huh.
El Rey.
Yeah.
And as I was leaving the building, because remember I left early because I
Yes.
had to like go to.
Yeah.
I was
After
like,
lighting incense
I
without
was-
telling anyone, and the management came up to me and was like, "Why is the fire? Why is there live fire on stage?"
I lit incense. Oh,
You put it on your
Jesus.
fingers.
It was great.
Sorry about it. So okay,
What,
so-
never apologize.
No.
Also, it's so crazy that
It was the best.
your side of the stage smelled way more fun than my side of the stage.
What did your side smell like?
Not weed.
Oh, okay, yeah. Weed and incense, very my vibe. So anyway, as I was leaving the building, because I left kind of halfway through the show and I excused myself. As I was leaving the building,
Also,
And-
the only way to get out of the building is off the stage.
stage.
So
Yeah,
she had
so-
to excuse herself in between a set and be like, sorry, bye. And
I
then
think
roll
Naomi
her
Smalls
luggage
was
up.
performing.
Yeah,
And
it
I
was
was
How does
like-
that place not have a back door?
Just
Okay.
let them.
So I was
Live.
leaving the theater, but I did stop for a second in the doorway, like where the bar is at, and that
Mhm.
doorway that takes you into the front lobby. And Delta was on stage.
Yeah.
And I watched Delta for a good, like, just 10 minutes of it.
Mhm.
And I was so amused and inspired at just her banter,
Yes.
her candor, her relating to the audience, making people laugh in the most realistic way, in the most natural way. And I'd been to Provincetown so much, you know, Varla Jean, Jinx Monsoon, Ben de la Croms, on what's her name? Dina Martina. And
Tammy Brown does shows
Tammy
there,
Brown, but like all these legends, you know, who have these really beautifully scripted shows, but like to just watch Delta do something so naturally for like an hour really inspired me.
Okay, so back in the day when we were working on Very That and then pushed her into Very Delta, you were such a champion of her because you were like, you don't know how great you are at this.
Right.
And you kept like encouraging her. And I've said to her recently, and I've said it on this podcast so many times, but watching her growth from like back when we started to now, she's out multiple weekends a month doing live Very Deltas, sitting down in a club talking for 75 minutes.
It is worth every penny.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Talk about an expert.
If you buy a ticket to see Very Delta, please know that you are going to spend every penny. You should pay more. You should give her more money.
You should hand her a 20
because it's this like it's just this like what is that called when somebody just kind of like it's a flow. It's
like an oration. She's like an
something,
orator,
yeah.
like she's in a flow state.
She's in a
that
flow.
what you mean?
It's a flow. There's a term for it where it's just like a constant, like, you know, head thing.
Oh, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's so fascinating to me.
Something of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the what it is it's a
and if we go like this, it's gonna come to us.
Can't remember.
Stream of consciousness.
Stream of consciousness.
It's a stream.
Yeah.
Thank you
so much.
I knew if we went like this, somebody would.
And then he got it.
Yeah, it's a stream.
Because you're a witch.
It's a stream of consciousness, which is the only way to describe it. It is in real time, and it was so inspiring. And so, like, to see Delta really thrive it just makes me so happy because she is a natural skeptic, which makes her so charming as well. And to see her thrive is really fun.
I love it.
I love it too.
I love it. I think
Delta.
also she's doing a stream of consciousness, but she's doing something that a lot of people can't do, which is she's reading the tone of the room while she's doing it and pivoting when she's like, oh, they're not with me on this. Let me go this way. But you can't even really tell it's happening if you're in it. It's so good.
It's an air sign quality. Like a lot of my besties are Aquarians, like Delta, and I can see what happens with two air signs is like I sometimes have to hold her up and support her in the idea because we are naturally like overthinkers.
Yeah.
And somebody needs to be there, and it takes another air sign to probably understand that it just needs a little push.
Yeah.
And the genius comes out.
Your birthday is in a couple days.
Yeah.
At the time of recording.
Are you Cancer?
Yeah.
What are those qualities?
I fall in love with a lot of Cancers.
Yeah. So she's in love. I think the qualities of a Cancer are they're fun to be around, always in a good mood.
No.
Always?
Shut the up.
No, see?
Brick.
Look, there it is.
No,
there it is.
tell me, what are some of the qualities?
She just demonstrated it. They're highly emotional. They can sometimes
Deflect.
dwell on the past. Is that right?
A grudge?
Yeah. Grudges.
I'm actually really good about releasing grudges, but I will never forget. Like if I see a pattern of behavior, I will be like, okay, that's how that person's going to act for the rest of our friendship.
Well, you recognize the pattern because you recognize the past.
Yeah.
You've seen it before. So
is there loyalty in there?
Very much. Some
Yes.
many of my Cancer friends are pretty focused in a sense in business or dealings.
No.
Well,
I think you
make business decisions. You
I
might not be
think you
good
do.
at communicating them.
Ah.
But you cut to the chase on a decision. You're like, that's not working. This will do. But do you send the email about it? That's the other question.
Kinda, but usually at that point, the anger has taken over. The highly emotional, like, well, this is taking too long. Why can't you just do this?
I quit.
I will.
The loyalty. Can I tell you a little meatball story? We were at an event, and she looked over and she went, ugh, why is that guy here? He sucks. We don't like him. And I was like, which guy? And she like pointed at him. And I was like, that guy? Wait, what do you mean? And she was like, I don't know why, and I don't remember, but we don't like him. And then later she came up to me and she was like, I remember why. Didn't he take a job from you, meaning me? And he like replaced you on something? And I was like, no.
And he went, no. And I went, oh, so he's cool? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I love it.
So she was holding the grudge on fake
Well, I'll do
information
that.
on
If
my
someone
behalf.
does something to him and I remember it, I'm always like, it's always in the back of my mind.
That is a very Cancer quality for sure. Because one of my drag daughters, Bianca Simone. Do you guys know her?
Yes.
Yeah, she's my love, the love of my life. Josh Peace,
Love her.
DJ,
love Josh
another
Pease.
Cancer.
Love Josh.
So
Bianca's
yeah,
still in
they'll
San
always
Francisco.
Cancers will always be really honest with me. They'll be like, "Ooh, sis, yeah, not so good that time. Not so good that time." You
Now,
know?
what was Tyra Banks?
Tyra's a Sagittarius.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried the Smize cream yet?
What's that?
But Smize cream is her ice cream company.
She said it. She was talking
Smice
about
cream is her ice cream.
She's got an ice cream company.
Actually,
and it's
that's
like ice cream, but there's a core of something. So legally, I don't think it's allowed to be called ice cream.
and also there was like a store here, but now there isn't, and they're only in Australia.
Good for her.
No,
International business.
Well, I know that ice cream is very, very authentic to Tyra Banks because I remember for a while I was working with Jay Manuel for many of his endeavors at the time. He was doing a lot of stuff for like the Golden Globes and he was always the correspondent. So, at the Oscars and such. So we would spend a lot of time together. And one of the things that he described to me was that when him and Tyra would spend time, like if they were in New York together when they were still besties.
Before he wrote that book.
They would go to Tyra's beautiful apartment and they would sit there and eat ice cream. And ice cream was their favorite snack. So I think that's very much on brand. I think Tyra has a passion for ice cream. And that's all I can say.
I love ice cream.
I love ice cream.
Everyone should go read that book. I don't know what it's called, but it's so good.
Juicy book?
It's like a fiction, but it's clearly nonfiction.
Jay's book?
He's just changed all the names. Yeah.
Gag.
And it's like, it has everything. So maybe that's why he can't get sued. Because he like changed all the names.
It gives like Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, it really does.
They started production on the sequel of Devil Wears Prada.
Ooh.
Did you know?
No.
Is it going to be what's
Anne
her name?
Hathaway in it?
I think they're all in it. I think Meryl Streep is in it and Emily Blunt. I think everyone's in it.
The sequel is always a terrible decision sometimes, especially if it's like such a huge hit of a movie.
Okay, name a sequel.
No, we're not doing that game again.
All right.
Have you seen Snow White? It's disgusting.
The costume is so bad. How does Disney have that much money and she's in a tulle skirt that you could buy off Amazon?
I was so mad.
But the movie itself wasn't terrible.
I think if I just turned the sound down and like just watched it, like with like, I don't know.
Like, why was Prince Charming in literally a cutoff denim jacket and a hoodie? Like,
Why was he Robin Hood?
Yeah. That didn't make sense.
Is that the one where all the Seven Dwarfs are CGI?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just
That
hire
too.
actors?
Can someone?
Can someone get to the bottom of this?
I need to understand. I need to understand that if there are little people who are listening or watching, like, were you insulted?
Our friend
that actual actors were not used to play the roles of
It's
people with
easier to do
dwarfism.
the CGI because they could like put them in different situations.
It's like
I'm not defending it, but
No.
I'm thinking like on Disney's behalf because it's clear that they didn't have any money. Like that movie was so poorly made that like I'm sorry, even just down to the costumes were bad.
When did you watch this
And
movie?
Gal Gadot, give me a
Get her out of here. Get the Zionist off my TV. I'm not watching that.
No, she was not the one. How dare
She can't
you?
act.
How dare you?
She's so pretty, but she can't act.
No.
Have enough wine to fill the night. You know that one?
Wait, what's that from?
Murder on the
Murder
Nile?
on the Nile. And she was terrible in that too.
There was a big social media trend
over her.
I hate both.
I would have loved Lisa Rinna.
Whoa.
Oh.
Is your third act you're going to become a Hollywood casting
Can you imagine
director?
Lisa Rinna or her daughter, one of her daughters?
Lisa Rinna.
Lisa Rinna is
I think it's Lisa Rinna should have played
Lisa
the queen on Disney.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
With a red lip. And then latex. Oh. Gal Gadot. Get out of here.
She gives me nothing. She gives me nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
And I remember even when I watched Wonder Woman, I was like, why her? Like, she's like very pretty. But like, even just the simplest line read, and I was like, I'm not a great actor, but I know I'm better than her. Take that.
That's how I feel about.
Evil.
That's how you feel about Madonna?
Yeah, I know I'm not a great singer, but I can sing better than Madonna.
What's that song you like to sing?
So competitive.
When there's a time and a time for the moonlight. Don't you sing that song?
What did you sing at
Sometimes.
Fat? You sang. Oh no. Wait.
I did
you sing?
Delight.
Yes, that's what it was.
Groove is in the heart?
Yeah. I like a
That's
spoken
fun.
word. You know, I'm a Grace Jones, Amanda Lear, Bowie. But that's my range.
And you know that.
And I know
you
that.
stay
You
within
must
that.
know your range.
You must know your range.
You must
Know your lane,
range,
baby.
Brick.
Know thyself.
Know thyself, Brick.
Know
Let's take
thyself.
Let's take a little break.
Take a brick.
Take a break. I'm not into chasing trends, but I am all about stuff that fits right, feels good, and actually lasts. That's why we keep coming back to Quince. Their lightweight layers and high-quality staples have become everyday essentials in my wardrobe. Quince is the kind of stuff you'll actually wear on repeat, like breathable flow-knit polos. They've got great cotton shirts, comfortable lightweight pants, and the best part, everything with Quince is half the cost of similar brands because they work directly with top artisans. They cut out the middlemen. Quince gives you luxury pieces without the markups. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, plus those premium fabrics and finishes that give all of their products that high quality feel. I have a couple of awesome shirts from Quince. I have these really cool linen shorts from Quince. I have this amazing hooded sweater that's like kind of dressy for me, but still very comfortable because you know I don't like to dress up a lot. Their staples are really fantastic and they look luxe when you wear them out. Stick to the staples that last with elevated essentials from Quince. Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/sloppy to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
And we're back. Do you want to play a little game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's called Rhyme. I'm
No,
gonna
it's
say
not.
Oh, sorry.
The
Did
name
you
of
guys
the game,
notice my Selena t-shirt?
Selena
Selena.
Quintanilla.
I got this at
When did she get veneers?
I don't know. I got this at a thrift shop in
Sorry, look at her
in
teeth.
Boyle Heights.
Look at her
Which
teeth.
one?
I'm gatekeeping. I'm not telling.
Okay, because they keep the
I'll tell you
prices
after.
low over
Meatball
there.
is gape
Very.
keeping.
Mhm.
That's what I like.
Keeps the gape
Like
at
I'm talking
home.
about this.
The
is
one
like
is in Silver Lake.
$3. A Selena tie-dyed t-shirt
That's incredible.
with rosas.
Could never be me. Not in Silver Lake.
No.
Too expensive. Okay, so the name of the game is
Slant My Name!
and we're gonna based on the slant my name like a slant rhyme.
You know
Oh.
about
Like it
rhyming?
almost rhymes, but it's not
I
really
thought
a
you were
rhyme.
being racist. I thought you were being like.
No, but we could play
"Stop."
that game.
Okay.
She
Okay,
would
I'm
win in
gonna
that
say
game.
I'm gonna say a word and then you have to rhyme it.
Okay.
Digger. No, okay. So this game is based on the 2008
happening?
Tyra. Sorry, just listen. This game is based on the 2008 Tyra Banks interview with Beyonce entitled "Beyonce My Name, Say My Name," where we're gonna say a word
Oh,
and I'm asking you a question and then you just give like a quick response.
And everything
I
was-
wish you would have told me this so I could do some research.
Well, it's not about Beyonce.
Well, no, it's not about Beyonce.
It's about
This
you.
is about you. These are all questions about you.
Okay.
With words that
With worms that
kind
rhyme
of
with
rhyme
your
with
name.
Raja.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start with an easy one.
You've already written this out.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Dodja. Name a person who you try to avoid.
I love that. Oh, do I have to say it out loud?
Uh-huh. No, keep it to
No,
yourself.
Oh my
Keep it-
god.
Keep it inside.
Name a person that I try to avoid.
It could be a personality type,
Or
like your landlord.
yeah, personality type or someone that you hate. Like
I'm gonna say mean people, mean-spirited people.
Aja. Are you friends with that?
Not as much as I should be.
Mm-hmm. She seems.
I
real
feel like
cool.
she's
I
really.
think you
I
guys would
feel
get
like
along.
she's really preoccupied, and we've spent a lot of time together. And like just like when we did Toot and Boot for a second, so there was that moment. But I haven't seen her since her transition progress. You know, we did a Christmas tour together, like 2017 or something like that.
I feel like you could pull out the spell book and have a great time together.
I think so too. I think I've always loved
you're a
Aja. Aja and I are like, she's cool. Yeah.
Gotcha. Do you like practical jokes?
No. Okay, I do if they're not directed at me.
Yeah, but someone else.
Yeah, yeah, and then it depends on the level. Like, is it cruel and is it going to hurt you, or is it just going to like make you pee a little?
Like a whoopee cushion.
Like a whoopee.
Love
cushion.
a whoopee cush.
Yeah, I like a light practical joke. I'm not into these like pranks.
But
I
if
think
you-
prank,
I don't
Put grease on the kitchen
term
floor and
prank
then-
has been lost.
I think prank is just absolutely cruel.
You seen the video with the grease on the kitchen floor and then the girl comes in, slides, and shatters the oven?
Cam and Carly, come get your juice. Ah, yeah, I know that video. Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal.
Raj Mahal.
Raj Mahal. Have you ever been?
Nar.
Roger. Do you like when I call you that?
I love it.
Klaja. What's the longest your natural nails have ever been?
Let's see. Like that long.
Wow. I
Half
would
an
be
inch?
chewing them
What's
off.
that? Like, yeah, like half an inch.
I would be chewing them off.
I have
so
good. I have
fast.
good nails, but I'm not good at taking care of nails. Like I get the like what are those things? The gels, and they grow out, and I just don't have time to like get it fixed. So there's always gaps in them.
Yeah.
I'm not a nail girly, so I've actually in the last few weeks have just given up entirely and just gone back to a natural nail because I love working so much with my hands, and if I think the splatter of paint and the bits of glue are far more telling of who I am more than a talon.
Yeah.
The bits of glue are, like make my nails look dirty. Like for some reason they like
Right.
hold on, and I'm like I always pop it off.
And you know what?
So gross.
55% of my performance is grabbing money. And if I have to lose a expensive $75 set one nail in an audience as I'm trying to grab a 20 out of someone's hand, like it's not worth it. Let me just be bare fingered and like
Why don't nail people send an extra 4 nails with it that'll fit a
why
ring?
not
or
just
a...
not wear the nail? No
Don't talk down to me.
no one even believes you're singing the song anyway. So
Maybe when you do
everyone
it.
calm
Okay.
down.
Matcha. Doesn't matcha just taste kind of like grass?
It does.
Do you like it?
I'm not a matcha.
Oh, I'm a big matcha person.
Really? What does it do
What?
for you?
When we were in Japan, I loved it.
That's
It's a
not
trend.
true.
I loved it. I said, yeah, it tastes like grass. I like that.
I like the way it tastes, but I'm not really sure what the trend is. Like, I'm not
Well,
sure
it's
why.
apparently
I
it's
literally
more
bought
caffeine.
matcha to bring back with me from Don Quixote. That's how much I liked it.
You bought mochi.
I brought
I
matcha.
love Don
Starbucks
Quixote.
green matcha. I love it.
Why don't we have a Don Quixote in LA?
Right?
It would do so well.
It would
Well,
do
now there's
so
tariffs or something.
I bought. Okay, can I tell you a funny story about Don Quixote? Because you can buy colored contacts there. So I went in and yes,
But,
I bought a bunch of. No, they're 0.0, but you can get them in your prescription too.
Mhm.
But I bought a
Right.
bunch of colored contacts while I was there. I brought them here. I put them in because you can't try them on in the store. Put them in, same color as my eyes.
Oh, right.
I
So-
thought I'm gonna get some
Are you
nice like
colorblind?
hazel green. No, I guess in my mind my eyes are like darker brown, but they're actually like more of a hazel. So I just bought the same color as my eyes.
Can I?
Drama.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, I was just going to make a quick like acknowledgement of what's happening here in Los Angeles right now. Speaking of colored contacts, because the first time I ever bought like white colored contacts was in downtown LA. I know that those contact
Oh.
lenses were not prescription, but the allure of Santee Alley and the availability of all of these beautiful things that made us such amazing drag queens. So many generations, walking through downtown LA, down Maple, you would run into Chad Michaels, you'd run into some other queen from out of town. And to me, it's really devastating to see what's happening in Los Angeles. And one of the things that I've always thought like that really kind of nailed me to Los Angeles, especially as a creator. I'm not a great talent. I'm not a great performer. I'm good enough. I'm not a great singer. I don't write plays. I'm not Peaches Christ, but I'm a great costume designer. And one of the things that really, oh my God.
Don't cry. I will tell you, I went down there on Monday, and it was not good. A lot of my favorite stores were closed, and a lot of the little shops in Santee itself were closed, and it's really scary and sad to see it like that, because it was, like, lively. That's where you could see any Rue girl just walking around any day of the week.
Oh my gosh. Forgive me, but I'm just, Santee Alley, the Garment District, my favorite fabric stores, the guys who were cutting the fabrics, the people who, it was the bacon wrapped hot dog and the Diet Coke that I needed, to sustain me into the next shop and to find that, so all of that has been such a glue and such a identity for me living here in Los Angeles. And
the challenge, I think, in following and trying to lend a hand and trying to show up for community and trying to like be supportive is like, we don't know. It's not like this is happening for 6 weeks or there's a crackdown because of XYZ. It's like, it's such a moving target. You just feel completely uneasy. You feel like there is no solution, and you feel like the rules can change at any moment. I mean, the fact that they're snatching people who are going through like legitimate processes and pulling them out of court, it just feels like the deck is stacked.
I think about the families. I think about, the lady who suddenly, like, every day, it's summer now here in LA, and every day, as long as I've lived in Koreatown, there was always the lady who across the street with her rainbow umbrella who was making, raspados and elotes, and it was always there, and now she's not. I don't hear the shave ice. I don't see the line of people like. So those little things are just the beginnings of something that's happening in LA, and it really kind of, forgive me for getting emotional about it, but I don't think I've really had a chance to talk about it. So
it's really intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fruit guy went away.
You know what I mean? Like coming out of precinct.
They're not there.
Are the ladies still there?
I think on Fridays she's still there, but I mean, they used to pull up
There's like
every
3
night
of
of the
them.
week. Yeah,
There used to be like 3 bacon wrapped
There's
hot dog
one
people.
now.
And oh my God. I saw videos of like Olvera Street being completely like quiet, and that doesn't make sense to me. Just things about LA that are there's so
it's
many
stuff that like
changes and-
is the culture of the city, and so now you're stripping it of all the cultures. So what is it gonna be? Bunch of white people going to the Dodgers game?
Well,
Do white people go to the
yeah, I
Dodgers
was
game?
like, that's not. Have you been to a Dodgers game?
No, never.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't think there's many
there
white
are
people.
some white people.
Oh,
who go
really?
to the- yeah.
I don't think
It's
there's
not
many
really
white people at the Dodgers game.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Stay away. Stay away from downtown.
I don't know anything about the Dodgers. Anyway, it makes me sad, and I do
Dodgers.
get emotional
Those
about
are-
it. But I think, it's one of those things that we just have to kind of.
Well, it's
Go
important
on.
to talk about. It's you
Yeah.
can't just like see it happening and close your window and stay in the house and be like sad. Like it's about engaging and figuring out what the next steps are.
I agree.
You want to go back to the game?
It seems like wrong.
Oh my God, I took it somewhere else. Okay, back to the
Maybe
game.
we take a break.
Can I just say that
No game.
I have this chair is broken, and I've
You've
been
been slowly- yeah, I
sinking,
can
and I keep
see.
adjusting. Look at this is how high I'm actually meant to be.
Can I
in the
say?
chair.
Can I say something?
It's my weight.
Father.
But
Have you ever
make it rhyme with Raja.
Father.
Faja.
Faja. Have you ever been approached to sire a child?
To what a child?
Sire. Be the sperm donor.
Oh God, yes.
And you said no?
Absolutely. No.